left Frankfurt, there was two bills getting ready to be pre-filed. It's on the safety issues that are going to make their way in this session. To be quite honest with you, I don't even know that they'll even make it because this is a short session. But we had sent out today 54,000 copies of Balanced Living, NEA's wellness provider. We sent to all of our folks across the state. And I sent that to Mr. Armstrong, and if you want a copy of it, I'm sure he'll share it with you. But the big concern is with safety right now is we need to let these children know exactly what has happened. One school in Eastern Kentucky today, there was a 7-year-old kid with a pocket knife, scared to death, wanted to defend himself. 7 years old with a pocket knife. Media, again, that's that gotcha media I talked about one time. They put this stuff out there, and some of the kids are just absolutely just scared to go to school. And it's happening all over the state, not just here. The thing on the police departments, I only know 3 districts: Jefferson County, Fayette County, and Montgomery County that have their own police department. And that funding is just about gone. There's no easy answers. If you're going to look for money, and again, our board has never mentioned anything about money, but times are tough, and there's going to have to be some decisions made along the line. What I'd like to do is, and I'm speaking to you on behalf of KEA, is offer, being this my home county, and this is being talked about everywhere with the exception of Greenup right now. I just got an email that their folks from Racewell and all of them, they're fighting over reciprocal agreements, so it probably won't come up there. But my thoughts on this would be to appoint a committee, and I would like to lead that committee because it's my own county, with just one board member and the chief and the sheriff and Harold Sloan. And my thinking process on that is we need to review everything that we have on file. And I'm willing to bet you if I go down there, I can probably find 3 different plans from years back. So we need to streamline that policy and to make it ironclad to where if we bring it to you and you approve it, Mr. Cook, Mr. Castle, all the other principals have no one, it's not on their shoulders no longer, because we're living in a small county that's kind of political. So as we talk about locking that door, I can tell you right now, by next Wednesday, someone's going to call the fire marshal and saying that door's locked. Why? That's Lawrence County. Why? I don't know. But that's the way it's always been. So to get the pressure off the board and off the principals, I thought it was best if we didn't include them in this process, because at the end of the day, if Mr. C agrees and you all agree, it's your chief and them guys are going to have to put their names on that line, that are going to sign that and say we think this is the appropriate policy. And I've already started gathering them from all over the state. We think this is the appropriate policy to take care of our kids and our staff. When people get mad, they can't blame the school board. They can blame people in the community. The community is going to be involved in keeping their own children safe. There's no room for no politics. As much as I'm excited about these 2 bills that are going to be presented, I'll guarantee somewhere down the road there's politics. When you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, there's politics involved in it. You look in the back, fluoride. Everything we do revolves around politics. So I'm sure probably in that bill there'll be, and by the time it's done, it's hard to tell what's going to be in and what's going to be out. The fact of the matter is we need to be the leaders. We need to take the first stand. While the rest of them are talking about it, let's get on it. My budget for Ms. Humphrey is 0. KEA will pay the stipends, mileage, whatever we need. Let's get it done. And the folks that I thought about when I left Frankfurt and I sent you the first email was just a simple list. And that was me and Harold Sloan, the sheriff, the chief, and one board member, preferably Mr. C. And let's just do it.
I'm representing some parents and community members from Fallsburg, and Mr. Lester has presented you a letter that we would like for you all to consider. We've got one prepared here for me to read to you. Recently, a group of parents got together to discuss some issues of concern we have with our school, Fallsburg Elementary. We have went to our principal, Jamie Lester, and discussed several things. Although he has worked with us to answer our questions and found solutions to some issues, he has no control over one main issue, and that's why we're here. We would like to discuss the problems we face in Fallsburg Elementary Gymnasium. On behalf of this group, I would like to thank you for your time and consideration in this matter, and give you an invitation to come to our basketball game against Louisa Middle School Panthers, or Bulldogs, this Friday night to experience the situation yourselves and see where we stand. And in no way do I want to downplay safety. That is a major concern, I think, for all parents. We want our kids to be safe, but we had this agenda planned for ourselves far before that happened, so we wanted to come through with this. We look forward to working closely with you all to see our problems resolved. We thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Lester did indeed share, actually not one, but 2 letters and a copy of his response. And I know that the first letter was not signed, but the second letter has names on it, so we can begin to communicate with people, and just look forward to over the next coming months to talk, to share, to listen, and do our best to provide the students at Fallsburg the best that we can. I appreciate y'all coming and appreciate your interest, and this is how the process works. Of course, you all know Miss Robinson's right there in your back door, and she's an advocate for Fallsburg, always has, and always was, and always will be, I'm sure. And we'll keep talking and listening.
Thank you.
Thank you all.